right there.
That was pretty good. I liked it.
He stays on me.
He stays on me.
Am I getting a little bit faster?
You're doing good.
Yeah.
Doing great. That was perfect.
1A, I had probably drank 12 beers before we got here.
Yeah. You guys went up 1A after you did 12 beers?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I was drinking beers and liquid marijuana.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm like, we fucking doing this, man.
God damn.
I did it, but
Yeah, I advised against it.
Yeah.
at one point I was like, bro, you gotta drive this bike up this rock for me. I'll walk up there.
His fucking clutch was hot.
Oh, I bet it was. I make my recluse hot as fuck going up through there sometimes, you know, depending on where you get at, or if you're with somebody and they slow you down. You know, there's certain spots in there. It's really not a bad trail. There's just certain spots that you gotta hit with speed. And if you don't hit them with speed, then you're just hung. And then it's a nightmare.
When you're fighting your bike on a slow speed with all that shit.
Yeah.
And his bike has someone slapped a tree with the other side of the radiator, and it's fucking
Yeah,
mushed.
it was overheating.
Oh.
And that really technical
Yeah.
rod, and it was dumping anything.
This bike right here will overheat if I get into real technical shit too long, where I can't get some air on the engine. It'll start to overheat. And I got the engine ice in it and everything, but it'll do that big time. I've gotta be moving, you know, at least 10-15 miles an hour to keep the air on the engine, or else it'll just start to get really, really hot.
This one I was just told not to idle it, you know. Like
Yeah.
Fucking ride it if it's running.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
That's why I bought the radiators. I got the radiators coming, and then I'm gonna wait like a month. I'm not gonna change them out unless I absolutely have to. So like that crash right there, when I crashed going up that rock face, I was like, I had to try to lay the bike down without hitting the radiator. So I smashed the shit out of my ankle trying to make sure that I laid the bike down and not hit the radiator, because I want them to last for like another month, because I booked a couple trips and then I bought a bunch of parts. And so like I want to pay down my shit before I order more shit, you know? So I've got some guards that come back and they actually mount off of this bolt here. And then they actually come out and they sit just underneath the plastic, and they keep the radiator forward. So like if you do crash, the guard, it protects it and then keeps it from bending.
We met these guys out here, and he just had like a 2024, but it was a Honda, but it was like a one for the roads.
Yeah.
It probably weighed how much? 500 pounds. What? That boy, what was that? Taylor and that other dude. The dude that hurt his ankle.
300L.
Huh?
It's a 6-speed, and they're not quite as.
Oh, that was made for, well, I think those KTMs, the 300 road bikes, are only like, I think they're only like 10 or 15 pounds heavier than the dirt bike.
Really?
Yeah, so they're made to go both ways. I mean, they're really.
Those are nice, but that guy had no experience either way.
He's wrecked.
And then he tried to ride it on. We took him up this trail.
Yeah.
Where'd he wreck at?
I don't know.
I think he broke his foot, his ankle. We couldn't even get his boot off.
And he had to ride his bike all the way back home.
Oh, nice.
He was from like where? Where was he from?
I think Morganton.
No,
Oh, wow.
Or was it Marion?
I don't know.
Johnny lives in Marion, don't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny, man. I broke my foot up on Brushy Mountain. I hit a rock that was sticking out, and it hit the top of my foot, and it broke the bones in the top of my foot on my right side. And I rode all day like that, and I was like, man, I really think I broke my foot, right? Well, then I got to the truck and I took my boot off, and
It got worse.
no, it didn't even look like anything.
Really?
I was like, oh, maybe I just bruised it, right? I woke up the next day, my freaking toes were all swelled up. I had purple stripes all up my leg. I'm like, oh my God. Like you could tell it was absolutely broken, and it was all like humped up, and it hurt. It hurt for like 2 months, and now it itches on the inside, like on the bone. That's what it just itches on the bone all the time. Like I'm constantly, scraping on the top of my foot trying to get to the bone. It's like the bone's still healing on the inside. It's weird.
What time you got, dog?
10:17.
You're lying.
No,
Show me.
I just looked.
Show me.
It's a perfect day to ride.
It is perfect day to ride.
1018.
Hold it again.
Yep.
Okay. I trust you. You gotta watch him.
He just said he trusted you after he didn't trust you.
I trust you.
But you gotta watch him.
I trust him when it comes to something important, but something like that I don't.
That's funny. There you go.